Hey everybody, welcome back to Team Brothership. I'm your host Mike, joined here by everybody's favorite other co-host, Michael, with the same name as me.
Hello. It is quite the honor.
Yeah. We are not.
I'll have to rub that in my brother's face.
Yeah. Vote with your views, everybody. We're not joined by Paul tonight because he thought the vampire stuff was just too scary. Couldn't deal with it. So we're just flying solo. Well, duo, I guess, as opposed to trio.
I don't know how we're going to take down Neclord. He seems pretty invulnerable to all attacks.
Yeah, so I almost said this last episode, but it was a really long time before I realized that the name Neclord is like a vampire pun. Like, I definitely...
It's Lord of Necks.
Yeah. Like, I definitely was just like, oh, Neclord. It's like, necromancer thing. Like, I didn't make the obvious connection to, oh, he's a vampire and he bites necks.
I mean, I don't know if that's intentional. Like,
I'll feel a lot better if it's not.
Legitimately calling him Neclord and having it be it's a spooky, necropolis, whatever,
right? Yeah,
necrotic thing.
I definitely.
But it could also this game is goofy enough that they could actually mean that. So.
Yeah, that was definitely the impression that I got from other people when I confessed to not getting the joke. So, quick updates. You can see who is not meandering aimlessly in this spot. Marco.
Very nice.
He was recruited off air at great frustration. I also...
Did you have to do any shenanigans with slowing down video or anything, or did you just...
No, I just save scummed. And just waited till I eventually, just by dumb luck, got the 10,000 one. I also powered up most people's weapons. I wasn't exactly sure because I know we're going to get some assholes crammed into our party, so I didn't totally power up Valeria and Milich, because they're the two that one of whom will get benched.
Victor swinging it at 276. Yow.
Yeah. I mean, he's quite the beast. I mean, the others are not super far.
And Kai actually is stronger attack than Tyr. That's pretty...
Yeah. He's got the Exorcist staff. And they have the same weapon attack value. I'm not exactly sure how all of the, Victor has... They all have strength stat and attack stat. Do they just add them together? I guess it is just added together. You just add your strength.
Yeah, I think so.
That's pretty simple.
And I think it's made a little more transparent in Suikoden 2. I'm pretty sure with the UI, but yeah.
Yeah. And I did just save up a whole bunch of other money too, because I wasn't sure who else we were going to need to embeefin. Oh, this is that same stupid.
I was gonna say, you really want to talk to this guy?
This is the third time we've sat through this conversation.
Yeah. At least he'll set you up he'll do some table setting for the episode.
Yeah, this will be a refresher. I haven't really... There were a few of the Let's Plays that I did do a kind of previously on setup. But I feel like for older games, it doesn't quite work. Things that are less cinema style, cinematic. All right, praise our king. I just wanted to remember this because I'm sure this is going to come up shortly. All right. Well, we'll make sure that's in our the log that we have. Should I assumed they were going to cram Hicks in our party before we wandered off, but I guess we'll probably run into him at the temple. When he is inevitably thrust upon us, do we ditch?
You might be able to get all the way through the temple and until Neclord's castle, but I can't remember.
All right, so we'll get to test this.
You might not even have to use Hicks.
No.
But I might be wrong about that.
All right, then I'm gonna upgrade I saved a whole like buttload of money too, just in case.
Mhm.
Oh, interesting. She has a star sword as a weapon.
Interesting.
That will be relevant soon. Oop, and his just changed too. Orchidea.
I suspect that with even 5 out of your 16 upgraded, you're gonna wipe the floor with everything you've come across.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the game isn't totally bad. As much as we've been trying to stay on top of the upgrades. I totally forgot which... It's just west, right? Or is that the castle? No, we still have to fight these. We still have to
Brave
fight these.
Masters.
I guess they look kind of like robots, but I guess they're supposed to be like sentient
Golems or something, yeah.
like grave golems or something, yeah.
They look like they're trying to give you something.
Or take something. It's very were you a Star Trek kid?
I watched a decent amount of Star Trek, yeah.
The what the hell was it? The guy, the episode where they had to like the aliens had the super that looks like a castle. Had the super like allegorical language. Oh no, this is the temple. And they were talking about like his arms wide, and it was like, oh, in giving or in taking. Been expecting.
It's one of those like, yep, it could be two things.
Yes, yeah, it's a real eye opener.
That's like in the Mortal Kombat Annihilation, the second film that came out in like 1999 or whatever. It's like, oh, the gate has been opened. I thought we closed that. And Raiden's like, but what can close also can open. Like, yeah. Thanks, Raiden.
And everyone gasped so hard that a few of them passed out.
Mm-hmm.
I want to call attention to this line. From now on, I'm going to have all of my staff greet me at work each day with this.
Pretty good. And
Yeah.
I think that's the only reference to that title.
Yeah, I certainly don't. I mean, I know where we're headed, but I certainly don't remember that.
And I guess this is the first instance of the phrase 108 Stars of Destiny.
I think so, because I think the only other one who would have brought it up would be Leknot, and I don't, even when she dropped off the tablet, I don't think she explicitly said that. How Victor's like, are you drunk? Guy's been hitting the sauce.
This guy knows their names.
It's very, I suppose that's a very ironic title for a character as like outgoing and social as Victor.
But he's tortured by his past, so maybe that's why he's solitude.
Yeah. But we talked about it. He's kind of a unlike typical characters in these games who seem to enjoy like talking about how dark and miserable their pasts are. He's kind of a Vash the Stampede like figure in that he has this horrible backstory that he really wants to keep to himself and kind of goes out of his way to be extroverted and fun.
That's a good comparison.
Yeah. Did we talk about it, or did just Paul and I talk about how like across the games you can almost kind of peg people's story functions by like what star they have?
I don't think we talked about that.
Because obviously characters who repeat across games always have the same star, but when there's new characters fulfilling different roles, when they have the same star, I don't know if they always do, but they frequently will hit the same story beats.
Right. Well, I think is the your protagonist always the same star.
Yeah.
Despite, they're always going to be the one who are amassing people despite the different kinds of journeys they take.
Right, right. But I think it goes way deeper than that. Like the people who always have like the others, like whoever has the same star as Cleo in future games will serve like a similar role in the story.
Mhm.
Maybe not always in the story, but like their relationship to the character, the protagonist and such, will be very similar. Oh, joined your group. He hasn't been recruited.
I think that means he's part of your.
Oh, okay.
You heard the sitar.
Yeah.
He said he's one of the 108 stars of destiny. If he's gonna make you work for it, that's pretty clear. Cruel.
Yeah. The Cave of the Past.
Oh, there's a pretty cool scene in here. This is very much Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah. Although, yeah, I'm pretty sure we are allowed to kill any monsters or anything. Oh, it's these guys again. It's time for the palette swaps.
This might even be the same thing that, not even the palette swap
Oh.
that Luke sent on you. It's just it was a boss then and it's easy now.
Oh, yeah, this is like the, oh, whoa, although
That's a
experience
level up.
wise. Yeah. Yeah, this is very much the, like, arcade brawler moment of, let's explore the rest before we go down. Whoa, okay. Oh, well, that's kind of unnecessary.
Now we get into the fun Suikoden style dungeon where top-down dungeon where you just kind of have to like rub against every wall because there's hidden doors and
Oh,
stuff.
cripes. Okay. Yeah, we did a little bit of that earlier. If you notice anything, definitely give me a shout out. I feel like usually they at least... Do we have to fight? Yeah, we still have to fight these guys. I guess they were worth a lot of experience, so I won't complain. This attack is actually somewhat more useful this time. I'm glad Tyr and Kai sped up, so they're at least able to uniformly damage all the enemies before the rest of them dive in. Wow. Alright, not gonna complain about that. I think we can recruit that guy on the, not on the bridge, but the big bald guy that was like standing by the water's edge now. I think we're officially high enough level. Oh,
You just got a flowing orb. I think that is a upgraded water rune.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, I was trying to remember what that was. Well, I can always swap that off of Millich the
And someone
next.
tells me the Banshee has a good drop, or maybe they have like a sound set or something.
Yeah, I don't think I ever really
I know
bothered.
later in the game there's a like mermaid siren kind of enemy that drops a sound set. Maybe it's not the Banshee.
Yeah, I don't think I ever really bothered grinding for drops in this
Not
game.
many have like unique equipment or anything.
Yeah. I know we told the story earlier, but Paul and I, like, I definitely got the second game way before I played the first one, so I feel like that's the one I've spent the most time, like, grinding and doing all the, like, little weird scenes and things. Headgear.
There might be, if you back all the way to the left bottom. You
Oh,
see that?
yeah.
Yeah, there might be a.
Look at
There you
that.
go.
That's fun. Almost missed that. Oh, there it is. That's important.
Nice.
I'm going to back up a little bit. I think we probably... Now we can start letting these guys go. I guess we'll keep fighting, because you said there was possibly a drop in there somewhere. And they go down pretty quick, so...
You can always hit square and make it go a lot faster.
Oh, yeah. I could
Not
do
that it's like that took very long at all, but
Yeah, I suppose I could just auto-fight. The, Oh, yeah, that's pretty... Ooh, Crimson Cape. All right, let's look through some of the stuff we've acquired so far. Headgear. I think I bought the only one of those I needed. Unless he can equip it. Oh, alright, well.
There you go.
That doesn't hurt.
It protects you, and it also fixes your overbite while you sleep.
Nice. Now what does this do? Defense plus 21. Holy crap. Let's give that to Valeria. That sounds like a fun thing for her. And then I think...
She could rock a Crimson Cape.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. Where'd the window orb go? Oh, it's right in Victor's inventory. Alright. Most of the dungeons in this game are pretty, like, speedy.
Yeah.
But the Dwarven Vault was pretty crazy. Like, that was a huge dungeon. Very long. Not particularly challenging, but that was a bit of a surprise. I think we spent, like, almost a whole episode on that.
Yeah, when you think about the areas in this game versus like Xenogears or something.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You know, it's just those are just so sprawling and crazy, and occasionally we'll have platforming or like little puzzles or whatever.
Yeah.
And hard combat.
Yeah. There's definitely like oh, there's the old book. We still haven't found our librarian yet, though.
I think they might be in the temple.
Oh. Oh, that will be convenient, then. Nice, useless.
That's a great chest. It doesn't fill up your limited inventory space.
Yeah. But it does give me an almost uselessly tiny amount of money.
Mm-hmm. One thing this game does not do that every other RPG does is have trapped chests.
Oh, yeah.
There's no, like, mimic enemy.
Yeah, no complaints here. Illustrated War Scroll? What is that?
What is that? Wonder if you have to give that to somebody for a recruitment. I don't remember.
Either that or it's like a one of those things you can put up in your castle. Oops. No,
oh yeah, we'll probably find out this episode what we use it for.
It's the one item that you need to get the good ending.
I mean, technically you do need it.
Yeah, I mean if it's a recruitment item, then sure.
Yeah.
All right, we seem to have.
It is one of those things where, like, how did that get there?
That guy's. This is the guy who. Come on.
Yeah, there are a couple of extraordinarily high-level characters who just hang out in dungeons in both this game and in Suikoden 2.
Yeah.
And most of them won't join you until the very end of the game. I'm pretty sure this guy will not join you if you talk to him, but it's good to make first contact here.
Yeah, make contact. Yeah, if I'm remembering correctly, he's like the best magic user in the game.
Yeah.
Well, okay. I guess all things considered, he wasn't as rude as some of them have been.
I think, like, the rumors about him are that he's, like, covered in runes or something, like they're all over his body.
Oh.
Either that or that's the rival of his or whatever that you discover in Suikoden 2. But
oh, right, yeah.
I usually do try to have, like, a magic user in the party, either Luke or Tengar is actually pretty good.
These guys are different. Hoping these all die with one hit.
Probably will.
Nice. That's why it's useful to have the attack that hits everybody.
Yeah, I mean those two could solo everything.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll have to remember Crowley is here. Yeah, there are some fun between this one and 2. There are some fun, like, you meet one character in this game and then you meet their, like, hated rival in the next game.
Mm-hmm.
Silverlet. What's that? Probably a piece of equipment. We're starting to fill up our inventory a bit, though.
I was gonna say you probably don't even want the medicine. Just throw it away.
No, that's not very good. I suppose we can give that to somebody else a little later. That way. Okay. That was kind of a weird looking corridor. Ooh, Dex Ruin piece. Let's use that now to free up
Yeah,
a
I
spot.
tended to just use all the rune pieces on my head guy because I knew he would just always be there.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not bad on give Victor some stats or something too if he's always getting hit or missing.
Yeah, I was gonna say I might use it on him. Like, yeah, hit.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, Tyr, Cleo, Pawn, Gremio, and like Victor and Flick. I feel like are decent ones to use stuff on because they're always getting thrust into your party.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I run out
I mean,
of...
Gremio's kind of a waste because he gets killed, but...
Yeah. Alright. Yeah, I mean, in general, it is good to have your main character be pretty fast. That's... I'm never going to regret that decision.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. Something's here. Oh, right. Okay. Oh, jeez. Wow.
Yeah.
Just mowed him down. Have we taken any damage yet this dungeon?
I don't think so. I don't think the enemies have gotten a turn.
Ooh, and a painting. All right, here we go. Oh, that's interesting.
Name change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I
why...
kind of liked Star Dragon Sword.
Right, yeah, I did too. It felt
It's very anime.
Yeah. Whoa, okay. Just killed all 3 of us. Game's over, folks. I suppose that is a bright side.
This is a really cool sequence. It's a little weird that it's the Star Dragon sword that makes you see it, but...
Hey, get back here.
Who's that blonde little boy?
He's running around. Get him. Oh.
His head!
What is this music reminding me of? This sounds very similar to another game. Maybe it's like Secret of Mana or something. Well, the Star Dragon sword is sort of tied into all of this stuff in certain ways, I feel like.
And it's also the cave of the past too.
Yeah.
So that.
Yeah. No one's here.
All liquor on that table.
That's the fun house. I can't. I'll show you.
Did you do much investigating of shelves in this?
Not really.
Suikoden 2, so many things have random text. You can click on everything. It's like, there's salt in this thing. It's like, it's overkill.
There is definitely like a happy medium, because you don't want to be like, I feel like in a lot of Final Fantasy games, I get that paralysis of like, oh god, I'm going to just forget to click on one pot or something at the beginning of the game, and I'm going to miss out on like a really good weapon.
That's kind of like Shining Force too. There's like a couple random things that have good rewards, but it's if you're a sicko like my brother or whatever who's played it 1,000 times, you just know.
Well, I think the first Final Fantasy... No, I guess I played Final Fantasy IV first, but the first Final Fantasy I like went all the way through was 6, and that game is like drowning and stuff like that. There are so many things where like, if you like recruit a character in your party and then like click on the wall behind them, there'll be like a really good weapon. Or like if you just walk through some random chunk of the wall and follow it for like a mile, there'll be a treasure chest. There's so much stuff like that. It definitely gave me a little bit of gaming OCD. Clearly, we're not smart enough to be part of any plot. Alright, I guess we're following these people. Should I open that treasure chest before talking to them?
It's not rude at all.
Mega medicine.
Their medicine.
Thank God.
My wife is very sick.
Oh boy.
It would be cool if this scene played out and nobody like acknowledged the existence of the party.
Yeah.
Because if they are able to interact, it is kind of like time paradox.
Yeah. It's interesting. I think you sort of pointed it out last episode. And I mean, I suppose we can wait until that moment of the scene.
There might be a quiz on it later.
Oh shit. Wow, okay.
It's our first mention of Uber.
Yes. Yeah, well, okay, I'm going to call it out now because you had kind of mentioned it last episode, but I do like how throughout these games, like, there's obviously, there's plot elements, obviously. You've got Windy and the Emperor in this game. You've got Luca Blight in the Suikoden 2, and you've got the Harmonian army in Suikoden 3. And so there's like, your heroes and your villains. But I do kind of like how there are these characters who are aligned with various forces, but are clearly like very much just pursuing their own ends, like Neclord, like Uber, like the Star Dragon Sword in a lot of ways. Like these characters who are, aligned with various factions, but like it's much more of like situational convenience than like, you know, in Final Fantasy, like all the bad guys are like doing bad guy stuff.
Right. Oh, there's even like Sarah in the second game, and it has her own thing going on too. Like, um,
Oh yeah,
yeah,
yeah. I mean, yeah. There's characters who are like very plot focused, like Neclord and like the Star Dragon Sword, and then there's characters who are like over the course of 3 games, just very much floating by in the background.
it does kind of seem like your party is somewhat inert
Yeah,
in this. You know, that Windy is not acknowledging them because technically, if they were there, there would be 2 Soul Eaters right now.
right.
It is pretty awesome that this guy just has the power and he's wielding it against her.
Yeah. Well, okay. Everyone disappeared. Yeah, you old bastard.
Uber is a character who captures the fandom's imagination quite a bit because he's so enigmatic.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, rightfully so. I mean, I think a lot, like, he's very much like a Boba Fett type figure.
Hmm.
Gets,
Yeah, the action figure is cooler than that.
yeah, it gets less interesting the more you know about him.
Hmm.
Okay, there's a little bit of inconsistency, I feel like, in this scene, but we can talk about it afterwards. I mean, like you just did, old man?
Hmm.
So he's doing the same thing that Ted did back at the beginning of the game.
Right. It's a kind of a weird bootstrap paradox thing where if Tyr is the one to save Ted, but it's not like this is where they. It's not really implied that this is where they actually met, you know?
I forgot that he shows up here.
He's got a great portrait.
Yeah, and well, you know, this definitely makes him look more in line with how he looks in later games, but I feel like his original sprite, he just looked very, like unemotional and detached. Like here, he definitely looks like how he looks in some of the later games.
If I remember right, it was also a little hard to parse, too. Almost like Groff's
yeah.
image in Xenogears.
Yeah. So the one thing I was going to point out, and I guess we can talk about it later, but Ted got the ruin as a little boy, and they firmly established that this is like Ted as a child, because the characters weren't exactly sure it was him, but they do definitely establish in later games that like you stop aging when you get the ruins.
Yeah, I don't know if it's actually addressed in the games or if it's just like the fan theory, but the prevailing wisdom on this is that you kind of grow to like a certain age of maturity. Like you get to like 16 or whatever, and then you stop.
Okay. Oh wow, they just call it out right away. Uber is not a human.
Well, that's kind of him. Surprise! Hey, Uber.
They just leave.
They just walk off the side of the screen where there's no path
Yeah.
and leave you be when they could easily have just killed you.
Yeah, I mean literally like they were ready to go. Oh nice. So Paul can't come onto our recording, but that was definitely just him logging onto the Switch network. bastard.
Caught on live camera.
Yep. I'm gonna do like a slow-mo and just zoom in on that.
Top 10 anime betrayals.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, back to what we were talking about. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of hair splitting. Like, that's totally fine to, just kind of yada yada, those types of things. They're not super important. But yeah, I feel like in later games, when characters get ruins, it's like, all right, well, I hope you like that haircut, because nothing's changing.
It's picture day.
Yeah.
And you're stuck for eternity. Yeah, so I guess that this is 300 years in the past. I mean, even previous to the events of Suikoden 4, maybe Ted doesn't even remember this crew saving him that day. I don't know.
All right, I'm running back here because I'm going to assume that there's something halfway decent in that treasure chest that was, like, very clearly pointed at. Boar orb. I actually don't think that's
the room that Fawn has.
Right.
It's not very good.
Yeah.
I think you can get the one that the lady was bogarting too.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm glad you reminded me.
Which I think is also something disappointing.
Yeah, no, isn't that always the case? Oh, that's actually. Oh, damn it. I think somebody has like 2 medicines in one of their slots, I think. Yeah. We can get rid of that. Champion's Orb is actually pretty good, isn't that?
I think that's is that the experience one? Oh no.
Stops weak enemies from appearing. I mean, that's a little bit of a time
If anything,
saver.
you can sell it for a lot.
Yeah.
Probably.
For some reason, I was thinking Suikoden 4 took place much earlier in the timeline, but I guess, yeah, it must be less than 300 years.
Oof.
Yeah, because you're...
300 years, when you see people who look just like us, trust them.
Yeah.
And they're going to get you killed.
Yeah. I mean, he gets himself killed. He, like, very... It's... I think I made some jokes about it to Paul, about that it's, like, shocking that he lasted this long without outing himself. Because he just, like...
Yeah, I mean, the fact that Huber and Neclord and Wendy are all in the past, and they just burned down this village, and they, like, can't find him? Like, how far is he gonna get, you know?
Yeah, and he, like, openly... I mean, that was what I was joking about, because, like, in the opening 2 episodes that we recorded, he almost outs himself, like, multiple times before eventually, like, using the ruin to destroy that ant creature.
I actually think that the portrait of the Celestial Sword is also worse than the Suikoden 1 version.
Yeah.
It's a little more stern and stoic, I think, in the original, not remaster.
Yeah, it definitely looks more, like, overtly evil here, which it's not. So... I do like the kind of, like, thing with 2 heads dynamic that it creates for Victor, though, for the rest of the game.
Yeah, they have good banter.
Yeah. All right. I think I can just exit out of here, and I'm pretty sure somebody dropped an escape talisman. Oh, whoa. Just threw me all the way back out. Do we need to go talk to... What's his name up here? Oh, hey. Who are you?
I'm Homan.
Wait, I thought the other guy was the gardener.
There's Blackman, who's a gardener, and then he also... Oh, yeah. This stupid quest.
Oh, yeah. I actually had some red flower seeds in my inventory that I just dumped back in the storehouse.
You should go back in the temple, though, because I think the librarian is in there.
Yeah, definitely want to explore. Oh, all right.
He didn't even prompt you for the quest. Good thing it was in the random cave the whole time.
This guy definitely looks like like an anime child / teen who is trying to disguise themselves as an adult.
Mm-hmm.
Okie dokie. I guess that monk joined up and already went to the castle for whatever reason.
Peaced out.
Oh, whoa! There was.
Yeah. See, that's an example of why you might want to look at the shelves.
Yeah.
We've got all the tropes here: the Zen gardener, the blind swordsman. I don't think I've ever used Morgan.
No, I didn't even remember this character. That was fast.
It might be cool. What that's...
Can't go that way.
Well, you didn't actually get Zen, but Zen, Hugo, Morgan, and Fukian. That's 4 stars of destiny picked up right there.
Yeah, pretty convenient. Alright, well, I don't remember if we... Oops. We can try out the Celestial Sword now.
With this, like, duo Cerberus is here.
Yeah. Which I think we're
You might
gonna
not get
just...
the chance. You might kill the whole team with this attack.
Yeah, I don't think... I don't think they're making it to Victor. Wow, yeah, brutal. You massacred them. Oh, actually, you know what we can do? Let's do a quick little recruitment drive before we progress the story, because there's a couple of characters that we should be able to scoop up now.
Nice. And you could maybe get your paintings appraised and sold, or put into the bath or something.
All right, I'm going to pause the recording for a minute while I mess around with my party so we gather up the items and the characters that we need to go do some recruiting. Oh, although, are we going to get a scene here? Well, let's... We're back in Warriors Village. I'm not going to talk to these people right away because I want to... Oh, wrong place. I want to do some recruitment first. We'll deal with that nonsense shortly, but I wanted to take a few minutes to just scoop up some of the characters that we've missed. Sorry, Sid. What? Do I need to have all of them with me?
Well, which one did you bring?
I brought Moe's.
Oh.
Right? Yeah, Moe's is right there.
You need Mus, Mies, and Mose.
Oh,
Oh
I
my
do
gosh.
need them all. Ugh. I know, I did remember. You need that for the last one, I know. Alright, fine. We'll deal with that lately. We can at least get this guy. Boss. The window ruin. I get rid of a useless item from my inventory, and I recruit another character. It's a win-win.
You recruit a useless character. You can affect the UI of the game.
Yeah, something that is usually handled by one portion of the menu, one simple option in the menu. All right, I'm going to quickly jump around to a few other places that we've talked about to gather up some other characters. First is...
Garen has Quincy.
all right. Are we high enough level to get him?
You need 80 recruits.
I don't know if we have that yet. Boo.
Yep.
Oh, one more.
One
If we
more.
had just gone to another place first. All right. Well, I know there's... hold on a second. We're further along than I had thought. I thought we were still a ways from 80 recruits because we're nearing in with at the end there. All right. I know we should be able to... Is it Great Forest Village? Which...
Ruby? He's at the
Yeah.
Kobold Village.
Can you teleport right there, or do you have to run through the...
I think you have to go through... maybe if you go to the Burnt Village of the Elves and then
Yeah, and then just
leave
backtrack.
and then go back to the mountain pass.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Because you can... Where is it? Right
I think it's the northwest dot there.
Yeah, there
Yeah.
we go. All right.
The doghouses.
Yeah, yeah. All right, and he is here, I think. All right, yes. We can complete our elvish unit.
They all kind of look like glam rockers.
Yeah. You've surpassed me. Is he lower than level than 35? All right, off he goes.
Bye.
All right, now. Well, you know what? Let's jump back. So let's get another bow guy who we're never going to use. And we can go to
Tien has somebody.
Tien. And that is, I think this guy. Yeah. We should be high enough now. Ike. I sure am. We can not recruit him after all that.
He wants to enlist.
Yeah.
You don't have to do any work for that guy.
Nope. Another one we'll never use. Alright, and then we can go to... what village is it? That's...
I want to say there's a Sega Saturn version of this game, and they had
Yes.
like a extra battle arena or something that was not in
Really?
the PlayStation version. That would be a cool feature. Like if you could have something where you could construct multiple parties and, actually use your whole team.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's what we talked about. I went to the wrong town. I meant to go to... we had talked about how, like, that's the thing that I really liked. It's not perfect, but what I really liked about the strategic battles in the third game is, like, you actually have to use all of your units. Or not all of them, but a lot of them. So it makes sense, like, the time and energy that you've invested into them. Alright, here we go.
Well, soup looks good.
Not letting me do anything
Is there
with
any
that.
interaction there?
No. Alright, let's try the next one. Alright. There we go. It's exquisite. And you just drop
That's a
this.
pretty arcane thing for someone to figure out. And
Yeah.
like we were just talking about, like there's not a whole lot you can click on in this game.
Yeah. Ooh. Is
Or
that
maybe if he's there and he prompts you for it.
you've gone it? Did I do it already? I must have done it at some earlier point and then just forgotten. Is he one that you can find info about in like the lost books?
Probably.
All right, Lester.
I don't think there's anybody that's not like, if you just go to every town and look around, or consult the lost books, like there's a hint to pretty much everybody. In future games, there are some people that are really like obscure.
Yeah.
Like, how would you ever think to get that? But
Yeah, there was somebody. There's usually like one character that requires a like ludicrous amount of backtracking. Let's see, where are we going now? Oh, Garrett Garon. We can go there now and recruit this picky idiot. Although you said he's actually pretty good.
I don't know if I said that. I don't remember. I don't know if I've ever used them.
All right. Was there one more character that? Well, we can still get Moose, but I have to totally rejigger my whole party.
You get Moose. You might be able. Well, you can get Zen if you get the seeds.
All right.
And then the Fort Lorimar might have somebody, but I don't know if he's there yet, or if you have to do the finish the Neclord stuff first.
Well, we can check.
Oh, there he is.
Oh yeah, this guy.
That's awesome.
Business
Job
has
is
been
to cut off the heads of criminals. That's all I know.
You bet.
He goes so hard.
And you're standing outside right now. He looks a lot like Humphrey's sprite in in Suikoden too.
I mean, it's possible that they, Humphrey has a past too. They both have yellow capes. Maybe they used to be in the same battalion or something.
They were both executioners. That's why he's so like taciturn. All right, I'm gonna pause the recording for one more second while we just finish things up with Moose and these stupid seeds. All right, we're back, and we're gonna do this correctly this time. So you've got all of these idiots. You bet I did. Seen you all join the. I like how Mose is the only one who has any story impact, though. It's a little odd. All right, there.
Yeah, because he's aligned with the secret factory.
Yeah, it's funny that like one of the blacksmiths has like story relevance, but the others are.
It's definitely padding, putting 5 Stars of Destiny behind one roll.
Yeah, they definitely don't do. It's what they do hammers and stuff in the later game.
Yeah,
right?
you get upgraded hammers.
Yeah, which that makes a lot more sense. That's like you said, it's really padding to have
Like
all
5
of these.
palette swap dudes.
Yeah. All right, where are we going? Oh, Kilon. All right, this is the last one. Yeah. Oops, I went inside, which I didn't need to do. All right, buddy. I got your stupid seeds. Okay.
Excuse me.
Just had to hack at the ground 2 more times. All right. We've hoovered up all the characters that we can right at the moment. So I'm gonna pause one more time, and then we'll jump back into the story. All right, we remembered one other thing. There we go.
Meow.
Meow. I'm saying this as I have a cat like climbing up the walls behind me. All right, we remembered one other character who needs a cat. And she's in, you said Kaku?
She is in Rickon.
Oh, Rickon.
You were
All right.
just in Kaku to get the cat.
Oh, all of these towns with their names.
I know, they're not very evocative of anything.
All right, and she is...
I think she's at the end.
The end. All right.
I think she's a pretty good magic user, if I remember.
Yeah, she looks vaguely familiar, although is she just a palette swap of Tengar?
Oh, right, and the cat's name is the same as the dancer, Mina. Not the sorceress.
All right. That's everybody.
Yeah, I think you get a sorcerer character that for each of the like primal elemental runes. Like, I think she might have earth, and Crowley has lightning, and I can't remember how it goes.
That tracks. Does he have the true lightning ruin? He doesn't, right? Because
No, it's whatever the upgraded.
okay.
Thunder, I think it is.
Yeah, I was gonna say because he can't.
Right.
All right, one last pause before we rejoin the story. All right, we're back. We've got everybody that we need, and it's time to, I guess, talk to this guy again for another 4
Looks
hours.
like Zorak's got everybody he needs too.
Yeah, yeah. His characters look a lot less colorful though.
Mm-hmm.
That would have been a fun
A lot of earth tones.
Yeah, yeah. That would have been an interesting Suikoden game. Like you're assembling the Stars of Destiny, and somebody else is assembling the like anti-Stars of Destiny.
Oh, that's my ultimate fan project. Would be like the Suikoden 2 from Joey's perspective.
Oh. I was thinking that that'd be the type of thing that would have like once the series had totally flown off the rails and like just anime garbage. But no, your idea sounds much better. I was just thinking of some completely disconnected thing. But yeah, the story from his perspective. I mean, that's the Suikoden 2 from Joey's perspective, and Final Fantasy Tactics from Delita's perspective are like the two great Lost games.
Mm-hmm.
Where that was actually supposed to be a thing, I think, originally. Like, you were supposed to be able to essentially play the game from either perspective, but it just got cut for like time and complexity. Uh-oh, he sent us something. All right. I'm sure this will go fine.
I recently rewatched Vampire Hunter D. It came back to theaters.
Oh, really?
For its, I want to say, 40th anniversary. The movie slaps.
Yeah, it's
a lot of like really silly things in it, but
yeah.
I was shocked at how much I actually like remembered from when I watched it when I was like 12.
Yeah.
Just because the imagery is so striking and the animation is so good, and like, it's got so much going on.
You're talking about the original or the...
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. All right, well...
talking about Flick.
Yep. So, there's definitely, like, a pretty significant dungeon after this, and we've been going for about an hour, so... we're all caught up with recruits, we're all caught up with weapon power. I think we're in a really good spot. And they haven't forced us to take Hicks yet. So, we're in really good shape right now. I think we can probably wrap up for this week. Do you have any final parting thoughts before we end the episode?
I'm just ready to take down Neclord. I mean, this is a prime spot in the game too, where you've got the level 3 castle. You're really hitting your stride, I think that if you don't actually grind, this next bit could actually be pretty challenging. I think you'll have an easy time of it, but it's still a lot of fun, and it's a cool dungeon.
Yeah. No, Neclord's castle is good. All right, well, thank you for joining us as always, folks. Until next time, I've been Mike.
And I've been Mike.
And we will see you real soon. Have a great week, everybody.